watch the numbers. I gotta make sure that my money straight. She wanna make sure that my money real. Kissing, another. Back in the day, I ain't had no whip. I just pulled up in a tank. I'ma pull up just to stun. Cat, all in your brain. I'm going Batman, I'm going bang. Come with the bang. What you gon' do? 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 I'm finna. What you gon' do?
I'm on a Sony lot, eating a lot of chips, stacking a lot of guaps. If I get it to pop, my mom get a coupe, my mom get a lot of rocks. I ain't got to mouth, let that in the past. My foot on the gas, the floor elevator, we facing my brad. How you want deposits, the memo of cash. Red light, yellow light, green light, go. The event, so I take the bank home. I won't keep quiet, I'm in it. Yeah, my best friend caught want me alone. Let my shit be your home, and I blah. I'm a businessman, so I give her a loan now. 3 pumps in the chain from the Homer. Her Bucky a goner. Her get Bucky a goner. What you gon' do? 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 I'm finna stunt. Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician.
No single building has played host to more Super Bowls than this one right here. The Caesars Superdome in the Crescent City of New Orleans. This is Super Bowl 59, and we've got an outstanding matchup on tap.
Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with the man who has had to stick with me all season long, Charles Davis. And Charles, the anticipation, the hype, the media coverage, all in the rear-view mirror now. We can finally get down to playing some football.
Yeah, don't worry about that, partner. I'll ride or die with you anytime. You know that. But here's the best thing about this. Everyone talks about trying to keep things normal as they approach for Super Bowl. There is no such thing as normal. The pageantry, the hype, all of that is more intense than anyone could ever imagine. What you're trying to do is embrace it in one way and make sure it doesn't totally knock you off your game. That's why the night before the big one, teams often switch hotels, try and give those guys that last chance to breathe a little bit before they go out and play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Already here, they're audible to something else.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Little short pass here to Hill. And bulldozing his way through. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed, and he saw that his team was good. If he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
Herbert back to the air. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now Herbert going to change the look. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Little short pass here to Hill. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Here's Herbert. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jalen Waddle, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Prater for the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll run it again with Henry. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Completes this one to Thornton. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Slot man moves right. Here's Hurts to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Henry up the middle. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Derrick Henry, 37 yards. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Boy, 30 more yards and another first down.
Now it's Herbert. It's complete to Diggs. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
The Browns drive about to get started. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
And he gets this to Thornton. And out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10. As they've got things rolling on this drive. Inside handoff, Henry. Fights loose.
Down to the 42, second down. They go play action with Hurts.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Oh! Rushing! Rushing!
3rd down, they actually closed off all the passing lanes,
Oh.
forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down.
Hurts.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Little short pass here to Hill. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 0 hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Here's Herbert. This one swung out here to Jones. We are just getting started here at Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans. 1 quarter in the books. 14-7 is the score. The NFL on EA Sports continues right after this message. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Flush to his right. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Escaping the pressure right. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Herbert. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Back to throw here, Herbert. He's got Slayton on the slant. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Darius Slayton, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Vikings continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Prater for the extra point. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taken at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, it may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. 93 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing is Hurts. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down. A shotgun handoff to Henry.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. 2 yards still to go. Third down now.
They'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. Running from the gun with Henry.
He's got it to the 43 here.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming out, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Thornton, the motion man right.
Throwing on second down.
Hurts. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
The slot man in motion right. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw.
What the fuck?
Here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
Thornton, the motion man right. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
I'm fucking choking, bro. Fuck, man. Fuck, man.
The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. Two minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Herbert now. Past the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one goes for 30 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And here's Jones again on second down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Prater's kick is good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he cannot pull it in. 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Hurts fumbles it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Open man downfield is Hill. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And the now 40-year-old veteran able to put this one through, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
But if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That's the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
Looking long for Thomas. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Herbert. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. Look at the big man rumble. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it, too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So a big play there that's going to set him up with 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Jones diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Browns drive about to get started. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves. But we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Out left and complete to Thornton. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Play action. Here's Hurts. That's complete yet again to Thornton. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's Hurts to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. And the Vikings are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
Now Herbert going to shift his guys around. An inside give to Jones. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 and 2nd down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Now it's Herbert. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Jones.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Vikings are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl.
Extra point good by Prater. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the fourth. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. Afitu Melifonwu up to make the tackle there.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
They go play action with Hurts.
Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this to Thornton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now a handoff to Henry. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up in a 3rd and 9 situation.
Hurts.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off.
Second down, another shot for Jones.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here's 3rd and 6. Here's Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
From the 50, here's Herbert. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Devin Bush leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 35-yard line. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Off the option, it's Jones. Jones breaking from the contact. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
And they have done it. The Minnesota Vikings are the Super Bowl champions, and the Lombardi Trophy